Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
No, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. When a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Michael Harris II stands in now and watches strike one. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. They'll score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Adam, looking for his first big league hit right here.
George Springer.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip to second, on to first, double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Hitters today are looking to pull the ball and get it in the air. Even on a breaking ball away, does a nice job of staying square to the plate, allowing his arms to get extended and get good wood to it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, and the batter now, Matt Olson. Strike on the inside corner. Olson matched a homer in his last game. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, fairly deep to right field, and that is Springer. He's got it. 1 down. And the batter now, Austin Riley. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
This one popped up. Jimenez hauls it in, 2 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's a little bit high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Kevin Pillar. Schwellenbach back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down there through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Santander went off for 2 homers in his last game. And here it comes. Double play ball to second. Slings to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Line drive caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
And there's a foul ball. Varsho with a homer in his last game. Foul ball there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe
That's 3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy hack-tastic. Jared Kellner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Whips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off left side. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometime.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. Harris makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Arcia brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's Acuna now. There's the strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
1 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fires over to Guerrero. And there's 2 away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Just missed. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. And a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
In the air, center field. And that is that. So, welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
This one in the air. And that is that. And we're back. Here is Matt Olson. Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Slice the other way and foul. Riley, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Guerrero. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Sean Murphy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Riley over at second. Albies over at first with 1 away. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel so
Toronto,
far. Here's how the
left
starters have
fielder,
performed up to this
Anthony
point.
Santander.
Schwellenbach back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So up next, Cole Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed to the left and foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one fouled off. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Tapped out in front of the plate. Arcia. He flips it to second in time. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Kelnick grabs it on the run. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ripped on a line, makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Rip to third. Clement over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Kevin Pillar, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered. Acuna moving back into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. Rip, but it curls foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Coming home, the relay, and they tag him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Gosman winds and deals. And that is out of play. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Santander hauls it in for the out.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Ozuna up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Clement makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson. He's pitching on 2 days rest. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Harris makes the catch, and there's one down. And next for Toronto, Cole Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the 1-0. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Fought off foul. Tucker on second. Guerrero at first. One gone. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
1 out, runner at second. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 9-1, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Kevin Pillar. He's a guy who does it all. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
4 runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Albies. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in a blowout, which gives On the mound now, Tyler Rogers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And he grounds one to the right side. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's Murphy now. High fly ball down the left field line. Santander going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Jared Kelenic. In there for strike one. Rogers, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Orlando Arcia digs in now. Ground ball right side. Jimenez gets it to first. That ends the frame. One left. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Lee back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that's a fair ball. Man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Kelenic with a quick throw back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So
Riley over to Albies. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Foul ball. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tyler Rogers done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around.